So we are back at it, and we are playing Mortal Kombat 11. This is I'm playing the like tower mode, the classic tower mode. I think they introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. Um, it's been a while since I played a Mortal Kombat. I think the last Mortal Kombat game I played was actually Mortal Kombat 3 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So I'm playing as Sub-Zero. Of course, with this one, they have new characters. This is Cassie Cage, the daughter of Sonya and Johnny Cage. It's just interesting that, you know, they're kind of keeping, I don't know if all the histories are kind of the same from back when, again, Mortal Kombat 3. It doesn't look like Kung Lao is supposed to be like a god, but I don't think he's a god in these games, so I'm a little confused. But yeah, I'm playing as Sub-Zero. Hopefully he plays the same as he did back in the day. So here we go. Oh yeah, the other thing is now it's like, combo moves and things like that. So it's a little tricky trying to figure out, how to do stuff. So wow, she just punched me in the nuts. That hurt. But and she has like a jump shoot thing. But yeah, so she has like this. Oh, this is their I forget what, like their last ditch moves. So when they're almost dead, they can pull off these like really brutal attacks to kind of like lower the life bar of the opposing character. Um, Really interesting. Like a lot of them are just like really interesting to watch. Also, really like how they keep like the blood on your clothes. Like, you know, you're still fighting, so continuity is important. So this is regular freeze. This is pretty much all I know. Just random stuff that I'm doing or trying to do while I'm playing her against her. So come on. Yeah, I didn't get the fatality off like I wanted to. I also like these new end screens. I like these new end screens when you're transition. I think they had them in Mortal Kombat 10. I'm not sure. Which makes me weird. Like, how do we jump to 10? I don't think there was like a 9 or 8. All between, like I said, I think there was a 4, but it was more like a kind of like a story. Oh, by the way, I just beat the story mode of Mortal Kombat 11, and it was great. It actually is kind of like the Lord of the Rings of the Mortal Kombat story. So I was actually impressed with the story mode. It's not a lot of fighting per se. It's more a lot of watching. The fighting's just interactive, like to move the story along. But it was a pretty good story, and yeah, I actually just beat it before I started playing this round here. This is actually what I want to see. I want to see how RoboCop fights. So, and he's got Ed 209 with him. So, interesting to see what he does, what he can do. Because I haven't played with him or seen him fight before. I'll say he's a solid blocker. Of course, you just got a ton of weaponry on him. He just pulled out a 50 cal and shot me. Oh, yeah, here's his last one. Oh my gosh. Puts it 209. Oh, they should have had him say like, second request, and then just go for it, like a line from the RoboCop movie. That would have been awesome.
Fight.
He just pulls out weapons. The other thing about like the Mortal Kombat story mode was just like is very time travel. Well, not really, but timey-wimey, because it was just kind of like the last person on this list that I gotta fight. Her name's Kronika. You get it, Kronika. So come on, come on. Yeah, so couldn't pull out the fatality. And she has a lot to do with time. I'm not going to give away the story, but it's just, interesting how they were pulling in like time in this particular Mortal Kombat. I think there is a download DLC for like a part 2 in dealing with the time thing, so I think I might want to pick that up just for the story mode. I think there's more characters too. And you bump into old Mortal Kombat characters, which is pretty interesting, pretty neat. While you're playing it, you're like, oh, that's the old Scorpion. Like, yeah, I thought that was cool. So, Kitana. See, the other thing is, because I didn't play 10, I'm like kind of at a loss to how these people got to be like this. So when I'm like, doing the story mode and they're talking about like the Reverend and all this, I got nothing. So the only reason I know that's Shinnok's head in the background there is because, again, the story mode. So, and how it starts off. It looks like I failed that challenge. So down at the bottom, they have these like weird challenges for you to do. I think you'll get extra whatever if you pull them off. But like it's in the middle of your fighting, so it's just like you have to concentrate doubly hard, to pull this stuff off. So I'm not doing a real good job. She collapsed my chest. I'll be like, that was an accident, but at least it worked in my favor. The other thing is, like, from Mortal Kombat 3, well, like I said, the last one I played was Mortal Kombat 3, it just seemed like they had a lot more moves, but they kind of lessened it and put like quote unquote weapon combos. Actually, I think that was from Mortal Kombat 4. Yeah. So maybe there was a Mortal Kombat 4, and Mortal Kombat 5 was kind of like the quote unquote action game. So I just remember trying to figure out, like, with Mortal Kombat 3, like the button combinations for the combos, like because they all started with a run, like you had to run at the person and then like press the button combinations to pull off the combo, which was sweet when you could do it, and ultimately death if it didn't connect. So there's Kung Lao.
A light heart lives long, but a cold heart.
Like I said, from Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, I thought he was already a god. So I don't know. Like in this game, it just made it seem like he wasn't. And he was just a regular Shaolin monk. Like him and Raiden were like rivals or something. He was his ultimate, his last ditch move. I had the lucky block. Always block. So the other, oh, this is like, so the other thing I noticed playing these games is like with the background, like the stages, you know, basically redos of old stage. Like this is the stage from Mortal Kombat 3, like the Chamber of Souls. But it also has like in the background you'll see like the stained glass. So that's another stage in Mortal Kombat 3. I wonder, like, I haven't seen any stage fatalities yet. Oh, that's the other thing. You can pull stuff from the stage now and use it against your opponent. But I haven't seen like a stage fatality like they used to do in the old ones. You know, like the pit. You just punch, do the uppercut, and knock someone into a pit or something like that. Come on. And no, I don't got it. I don't got it. So go to sleep. So yeah, I haven't seen like in my plays where they're doing like stage fatalities or anything like that. So I'm not sure if this particular instance of Mortal Kombat has them. So, but some of these stages look right for it. I will say that, like if you kick somebody out the window or off a stage or something like that, or off a platform or something, it looks like it. But and the other thing too is I think I read that people have multiple fatalities, but you have to kind of unlock them or buy them. So, which is kind of stupid, but I get it. Gotta pay to play.
Sector remains
like
uncaptured. We will
almost classic Scorpion.
fight.
Round one, fight!
Actually, he looks like Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. And he doesn't say get over here. Which, they're like, oh, that might be too much on the nose. Just do the giant skull. Like, here, take this.
You lack patience.
Round two, fight!
See, like this stage, I just realized is Goro's old stage. Like it from Mortal Kombat 1. Huh. And that's like Goro sitting in the background dead on a throne. That's actually really cool. Ow, my eyes! Oh, my eyes even more. You really just don't like my eyeballs. And I'm blind for the rest of the day. My turn. And we're done. Come on. Oh, wow. It's gonna make me Google how to do his fatality. Ugh. Next, the Joker. I've seen him. I've fought against him before. There's this one move that he has I hate, where he can just take his bat or his cane and just beat you with it. The other thing is he just seems so. And I guess this is like the genius to the creators. Like he's just random with his like attacks. So it's kind of like, what am I actually gonna be able to do? So, this is a new outfit.
Your girl Frost is quite the filly.
She became dead to me long ago.
Soon she'll be dead to me, too.
Round one.
Very Clockwork Orange. See, yeah, stuff like that. He like pulls out the stuff and it has like a weird bounce. It's like, what are you gonna do? Stand corner. And he rolls out of the corner. There you go.
I will end you.
Round two. Fight.
Just random. You're just like, what is this? Like, but it works. I think my goal is to try to stay in his face. This is the move. Like, you think it's one hit, but it's two. I'm already. Let's fill the screen. The other thing that's interesting is the amount of blood that just stays on the ground. You're just like, oh, I lost.
Final round.
It's like, yeah, you're all bleeding and the blood's just gonna stay on the ground. So. He just said sorry. Mike pulled out this little toy Batman. Here we go. Like, what am I supposed to do? Come on. Come on. So close. Like, I just like how they keep the blood. Like, again, continuity. It's a bloody affair. Let's go again. I just can't. I don't want to end it on, the Joker.
Round one. Fight.
Come on. He just pulled somebody. A wheelchair just rolled up. He just pulled a wheelchair. What is happening? Like, yeah, this is just. Why is he so random? Because he's a Joker. That's why. I get it.
You lack faith.
Round two. Fight.
All right. Hopefully, I can. Come on, let's go to work. Let's go to work. Nope. Not like this. Not like this. Wow. It's almost as if he's really trying. Look at that. much blood.
Final round. Fight.
Punch, kick, punch. I love that throw. They're just like, so it's just like, oh, let me just freeze the sky and just, you know, punch you into it. Alright, come on, come on. There we go.
Fatality. Sub-Zero.
Shattered. Fatality. Always a good thing. I also like the freeze frame, like of the fatality, like, you know, when it's quote unquote done. You know. Let's see. Scarlet. I have no idea who she is. So, well, I mean, she was in the what is it? The story mode. But again, like, I had seen her before this particular Mortal Kombat. I think she was in the last Mortal Kombat. So I'm sure she has a history, but I don't know it. Because I initially saw her in the story, I was like, oh, they made Ermac a female, but nope, different ninja altogether.
Round 1. Fight.
But yeah, she can use blood. Like, blood is her, you know, she's not a water bender, she's a blood bender. If you know Avatar. Not James Cameron's Avatar.
Round 2. Fight.
The cartoon Avatar. Like, she just covered me in blood. Oh my gosh. Is this sanitary? Whose blood is this? She used my own blood to create a site. That's just extreme.
Finish her.
Let's see.
Fatality.
There we go.
Sub-Zero wins.
It's like, why? Yeah, so I get all these items. I have no idea what to do with. I probably should, like, you know, sit down and Google like what's all encompasses Mortal Kombat 11, because it's a lot. You know, I did this creep. No, it's called the crypt, where you can just run around and open treasure chests. It was interesting. All right, so this is Chronica. She's the last boss in the story mode. She was very hard, but I did finally defeat her after 7 or 8 times. I just had to figure out something, and once I figured it out, it was fine.
Your life, your name, they will be wiped from history. Come,
reminds me of Vija. She's like an evil Vija. Vija from Star Trek, the motion picture. Or whoever, oh my gosh, what's the lady's name? Yeah, this is the one thing, you know, figuring out is none of my specials work on her. Like, nothing. It's like they don't exist. So it's kind of like, what do we do? Oh, yeah. And she can just stop you in time. So, yeah. Nothing working. I just have to go kick punch. And then she'll bring in a character from the game. You'll have to defeat them. Oh, watch, she's standing in the background watching. And then she'll... Now you're in dinosaur times. It's just... Hold still! Hold still! I don't know why I keep trying to, like, I keep trying to use my super just because I hope at some point it'll be like, yep. She sent a dinosaur to get me. Yeah. Alright, so let me just try this one more time. See how it goes. But other than that, like, I'm actually pretty impressed with this version of Mortal Kombat. So I'm glad I got it. And like I said, it's been a long time since I played a Mortal Kombat. So I mean, the last thing I played with this type of fighting scheme was Injustice. So yeah. And I think it's done by the same people, so. Another character from, you know, the story mode. Back in dinosaur times. Oh, I guess down she gets Soul Rebel down, she'll become somebody, or she'll send in someone else. Okay, where's she taking us? She's got this, so she just keeps going. Come on. Oh.
Finish him.
I never seen her fatal. Oh. 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 Then she flays me. Oh, wow. Like, oh. That's the fate. It's just like so many ways to die. Oh, wow. That is actually pretty awesome. I'm going to stop here because I've learned my lesson. So, well, yeah, this is Mortal Kombat 11. So,